Now in India, a lot of vegetable, fruits. So all our monastic institutions in India, their common kitchen always serve vegetarian food. Since I think now last
10, 15 years.
Almost I think 2 decades like that. And then Tibetan settlement, right from the beginning, we not accept any help for fishery, for poultry, and then
big farm,
piggery, like that. Right from the beginning, we not accept any help. So all Tibetan settlement, mainly in South India, is no poultry, no fishery, nothing. And the individual Tibetan, if they prefer some non-vegetarian food, it's up to them. Okay. So we try to promote vegetarianism. It's very important. Now, world level, I think too much sort of use fish. Those people who are fishing, no sense of feeding these small fish, moving with feeling, with mind. And then beef farm, poultry. I think there are people and also some NGO, they're really trying to promote vegetarianism. Wonderful. I think we should sort of make some effort or promotion of vegetarianism. As far as sort of vegetarian food is concerned, Indian vegetarian are very tasteful, very good. The Chinese vegetarian food, not that much tasteful. But non-vegetarian food is concerned, the Chinese food is much better than Indian food. So your question is very good. Now, you see, I think really worthwhile to promote vegetarianism. And then I always say, telling people, expressing, now all these killing, not by boxing, but by gun. So we have to make effort to reduce selling weapons, including these big nations. Eventually, I think our aim should be a demilitarized world. It takes time. But I think we can argue through weapon. You may solve some problem, but it creates ill feeling. The other side who defeated by force, ill feeling increasing. So through violence, counter-violence, no end. You know, I love American as a most important leading nation of free world. So when we become very close friend with President Bush,
George W. Bush Jr.
Bush. From first meeting, we become very close friend. So I usually, you see, always love the human level. Not much concern about the presidentship or some other religious leader. I don't care. The human being, human level. So on that level, the President Bush, I love. He acting like a human being. But some officials acting like a statue. Each word very careful. Like that. President Bush, not like that. So since my first meeting, we even immediately become friends. So therefore, after Iraq crisis, I wrote a letter to him. Firstly,
September 11.
September 11th, tragedy in New York, and also to some extent in Washington. I express, while my expression of condolence and prayer, I also mentioned, I hope this problem, you see, this tragedy should deal through non-violent way. I express. The 11th that happened, 12th I wrote that letter. Then of course, you see, eventually Iraq crisis happened. So after that, another occasion, our meeting, then I told him, I love you, I respect you. However, some of your policy is concerned, I have much reservation. And he smiled. So like that, I know that person. I think wonderful person. But then, I think goal also, I think purpose, bring democracy in Iraq. Good. But then, you see, he used violence or force. So that, I think, creates a lot of problem. I think attitude from is Muslim world, I think something changed. That one Muslim friend, he told me that, like that. So, violent method, always negative consequences. So any problem among we human brothers, sisters, the only way to solve that human way, meet, talk, and respect their interest, their view. So only dialogue, through dialogue, any problem we can solve through dialogue. So I usually describing this century should be century of dialogue. Because so long we human beings remain there, some kind of differences always there. So different interests always there. Then about some sort of danger, create some problem, then talk through dialogue. So this century should be century of dialogue in order to achieve peaceful century. Peaceful century cannot achieve through prayer.